Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is an update for the Partners in Cream Project Pan, and I have several empties. I am very excited for this update. I have been slacking on filming YouTube videos on both channels, but I was out of town for a week and a half, and I really want to film this video. I want to get back into YouTube on both channels, and I'm very excited about that. There's a lot happening right now in my house. There's new carpet being installed. So there may be background noise, but this is the only time I have to film this video, so I just need to do it. This project was started by Dylan and Steph Lyons. As usual, I will put them in the description box and let's get started. I have two empties, which is a very thrilling. Let's first start with this product, the Undone Beauty Cream Blush. I have been working on this for so long. There is some progress from the last update, not as much as I would like. I've used this several times, but I've also been using other cream blushes. I really do love this blush. I've had it for years. It's probably my oldest cream blush. I would love to get this finished. That would be very, very exciting. So as you can see, I have pan. I think I've expanded the pan a little bit from the last update. Not a ton, but there's progress. I'm seeing it, so I'm totally okay with that. All right, I have 3 foundations in this project. But progress is happening. So first up, this is the Smashbox Always On Foundation. And this is where I am now. This is where I was at the last update. I am down to, I would say, about a third, maybe even close to only 1/4 left of this. I really do like this foundation. Lately, I've been mixing several foundations together to kind of get the perfect shade, because also, as you will see, I'm using other foundations also, but I'm very happy about my progress on this one. And this is, I didn't bring any of these foundations when I went out of town for a week and a half. I just brought concealer and used that as foundation. So I feel like if I really focus on these, I could definitely make some good progress. So yeah, only about this much left on this one, and that's pretty exciting. The next foundation is this one from e.l.f. It is the Flawless Satin Foundation, which I love this. I've repurchased this so many times over the years, like a lot, and I would totally repurchase this. This one I hardly have anything left, which is awesome. It's at the point where the pump is like not really pumping much out, so I'm gonna have to just take the top off and do that. So I am down to here. This is where I was at the last update, and this is where I am now. Hardly anything left. So this is one I really need to focus on this, and this could be done pretty soon. So yeah, not much left. I'm gonna have to just take this off, take the pump off, and just kind of do that, because this foundation in particular, I know this because I've owned it several other times. I feel like the pump doesn't get as close to the bottom as other foundations. So when you get low, the pump stops working like even sooner than other foundations when you get very low, but that's okay. I still love this. This is a really beautiful foundation, and I'm excited about my progress on this. This is one where I feel like the shade is so perfect for me. This is the shade Light Ivory. It matches me really, really well. So again, I would totally repurchase this. I just, I want to use some stuff up, and I've had this in my collection for like 2 years now. And the reason I love this project, as I always say, is that cream products expire faster than powder products. So I think it's really, really important to get them used up, which is why I love this project. I'm sure you guys can hear that noise. I am very, very sorry. But yeah, like I said, right now they're at the process of ripping up the carpet, and so it's loud. It's loud. There's nothing I can do. I literally, like, this is my only time. And I did not think that this carpet installation was going to happen this early. Usually when they say it's like between this time and this time, it's always later, isn't it? But anyway, moving on. Okay, Charlotte's A Beautiful Skin Foundation. This is ridiculous, but I got to keep going. Okay, I love this foundation, but the shade I have is too dark for me, so I have to mix this in with other foundations. And just looking at this now in the light, I just realized that it has settled. It's to about here. I hadn't marked it before because I didn't realize that. So I don't know where I was before, but right here is where I am. So I do plan on marking that. I like this foundation too. I just would want to buy it in a shade that matches me better. I bought this in a shade that was matching me at the time that I bought it, because I had quite a tan coming back from Hawaii. But, I should have just bought this in my usual shade, but it does work if I mix it in with other foundations. So yeah, I'm about to here on this. So actually I've used up a decent amount, really. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to leave this standing up and then I will mark that. And then, yeah, we'll see how this goes. But again, this is another one I would totally repurchase, but I would get it in a different shade. All right, last one before I get to the two empties. This is the e.l.f. Skin Whoa Glow. This I haven't used that much, probably only like twice since the last update. This is a glowy sunscreen. It's like pretty glowy. My favorite way to wear this actually is to mix this in with foundation to add a glow to my foundation. It does decrease the coverage a little bit of the foundation, but I don't mind because, you know, I'm not like going for super full coverage lately. This is also a makeup primer, and I have used it for that also, or I've just mixed it in with other primers. This is a really nice product. I definitely enjoy this. It is SPF 30, but because I'm not putting like enough on, I definitely do not rely on this as my SPF. I always wear my Neutrogena SPF 50. But anyway, this is a good product. I haven't been as focused on it. I did not bring this on my trip. So yeah, this one I gotta start using this one more. All right, I finished this concealer. This is the Smashbox 4-in-1 Perfecting Pen. I really love this concealer. I brought this on my trip and I finished it the first day I was there because I didn't realize there was that little left. I brought another concealer with me because I knew that I was very low, but I only had one use left. And then I, carried this around in my makeup bag empty for the rest, week and a half of the trip. I mean, it's tiny, it doesn't matter, but it was just kind of funny to me that I used it up the first day that I put on makeup. This is one of those click up pens. I can't get any more out. It's done. I liked this. I thought this was great. It's a nice glowy, it's hydrating concealer. It's not super full coverage. I would say this is like a light medium coverage. This is something I did get in PR from Smashbox. I had shade L10N and I liked this. Would I repurchase? I don't know because I have other concealers I like, but I would definitely recommend it. And maybe I'd repurchase. I don't know. I have plenty of concealers right now. I don't need to be repurchasing anything. I'm on a no buy anyway. Unofficial no buy. I just, haven't felt like buying makeup. And actually, speaking of my trip, I was thinking, oh, maybe I will buy some makeup on my trip because we were in Romania visiting my family. And there's some European makeup brands there that we don't have like all the products. And I saw like some Makeup Revolution stuff that we don't have here and a couple other things. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like buying anything. And so, yeah, my makeup no buy continues, which is great. I'm thrilled about that. And yeah, but I did finish this, which was very exciting. And then the other empty is this, the Wet n Wild Impossible Pore Primer. I love this primer. I love pore primers. This was great. It's like $5 and it's silicone free, which is interesting because it does feel like a silicone primer, but I loved it. I thought this was great, but I have other pore primers I got to get to using, so I'm going to focus on those, but this is a really, really good product. All right, so two empties, the primer and the concealer, which is amazing. I've decided to only add in one new product just because I really want to focus on the other stuff. And like I said, I haven't been wearing as much makeup lately, but I'm trying to get back into it. So I've decided to add in the Hard Candy Pore Defense Primer, which is another pore primer. I really love these though. This one is also silicone free. Interesting. I mean, I don't really care if it has silicone in it, but interesting. This is great. It's a really good primer. Pore filling, which is what I love because those also help with like my wrinkles. And yeah, it's fantastic. This is only like $5 or $6 at Walmart, but I do want to get it used up. This is pretty full. I can see through this one. There's only like a little bit of air up here, but I think I'll stand this up and then kind of mark it also. But yeah, that's a really good primer and I'm excited to use it. I am so excited to have two empties. Yay, this is exciting progress. And yeah, I'm happy to be back and filming and I really need to get back into it. I've got lots of video ideas. I just need to find the time to get them done. Sorry about the noise in the background. I apologize, but there's really nothing that I can do about that right now. It is what it is. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a great day.